like we always said if we made it that day, we were going to go out with a crazy car on the roof. And now it's
This
happening.
vehicle, it is Ryan Kaufman.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. 16, we go.
Taxi Garage, baby. Crazy Karting brought us here. Taxi Garage forever, baby. Got new team shirts. Say something about those. There, you guys look
cool for sure. They breathe.
guys look professional.
We've getting mad compliments.
All right, track walk. So it's a lot smaller than we expected, but you got your, your start line there. You got your 3, 2, 1 marks that they've actually moved. And then now they've actually painted this here and moved this zone. Good morning, good morning. It is like insanely different in person than it looks on video.
This is actually uphill for a split second, and then it's to arc back down, and then another arc down.
Almost at that wall is like where the arc is.
Yeah. Practice laps. We're back in the pit. We're changing gears. How do you feel after your first couple laps out there?
I'm nervous that I don't have the right gear set for this track. Even this is only like 3 or 4 miles per hour less, but my car is bogging. Not bogging, it's just like I'm nowhere near like with the wheel speed that I want to be like like ripping. I'm nervous. I did some more math to try to see if maybe I can run third, and one of my gear sets will work in third, so we do have that option for a third change, but then I'll be in 1, 2, 3 instead of 2, 3, 4. It makes no difference to me. It's just slight variation.
After all practices said and done, what do you guys think? Let's get the crew side perspective.
Pretty good here.
Ready for battle?
Your lap you got better.
Whatever.
Yeah, I just need to focus on throwing it harder in the outer 2 and then not get lost in the soft. See in the top 16. Let's fast forward this video.
All right, here we go. Taking a look at this next battle. This is Justin Ruth and Ryan Kaufman. Ruth initiates into that first outside zone. Good attitude there, just coming right into first outside zone 1. And you can see it looks like Kaufman having a little bit of struggle there in the chase position. That Taxi Garage FC RX7 into that third. Let's see this transition. Kaufman right on the door, needs to jump back into that pocket. Oh, and look at, comes across, but the 199 spins out. We'll see how that fares for him and the judges. So,
That incomplete, Nick?
I don't know how they judge that because the line's changed.
can't go anywhere. All right, so now Kaufman is out front, Tax Garage FC, and I think this is really going to indicate that he had the car to place it. And look at, I mean, placing the car properly, going good transition from 1 to 2, minimal corrections with that front wheel. And you can see Ruth kind of struggling here and down on power. So that's kind of an indicator of showing you what he was up front. But Kaufman dialing in a little bit of correction there, gets into the dirt, throws off Ruth, but by comparison, lead versus lead, chase versus chase.
What happens here though? Tony tries to doesn't cut the line, but Ryan makes some crazy. I don't know.
He didn't go 2 tires off though.
No, but he made this crazy weird like 4-wheel slide adjustment, but I don't know if they're gonna fall.
Was that e-brake too much, that transition too, or no?
I'm sure they don't love it.
Slide him right. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Dumb. We got a dumb. Got Brendan here too.
Great job.
Yeah. Betty, what do you think?
I think that Ryan is gonna win the whole thing, so I drink champagne, just letting you know, right? See you in the podium.
All right, Ryan Coffin, Cameron Sorensen. Coffin, Taxi Garage FC RX7 brings it. Oh, buddy, Cameron. Oh, wow. That absolutely ripped. Now, keep in mind, Coffin does need to continue because he is out front. On the other side, Cameron, unfortunate for him, got out really quick. Now the car's 13 years young, this young man right here.
That was a nice run. That was sick.
That was your best run you've done yet.
So now it's top 4.
That was top 4. Yeah, boy, that's what I'm talking about. Dude, top 4. What do you think?
Am I in top 4?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's top 16.
Shelly Hansen against Coffin. I'm a sucker for a good FC RX7. Ooh, looks like he dodged a bullet there. Or not so much the bullet, but Hansen's S13 front end now coming into the second outside zone. Shelly, she finds herself in it. Coffin, need to see that overhead view. Didn't see how deep or shallow he was, but Hansen, she just running her own game right now. Coffin, just as I was bigging him up, looks like he comes a little bit down there on those outside zones. The Yacht Rock party go down, set sail. Coffin ripping away from the start line. Shelly Hansen did not RSVP to this party. She is late, fashionably late. Now comes up to the side, now has to back down. Coffin pulling away that Taxi Garage FC RX7 into that third outside zone, and now approaching that 4. Let's see how he manages. Yes, sir. Up that gets into the dirt.
He didn't go 3 tires off. 2 or 3? 3.
Dude, he was smoking.
Which said if I think you went on throttle a little earlier, you would have saved that.
One more time.
It's a small deduction as long as they're not claiming that Shelly spun because of him. It's now happened twice in 2 battles, but the last one was almost the same.
Hansen will right for Coffin. It looks like Shelly gets 1 vote, a 1 more time, and a 1 more time. So, excuse me, I think it's really going to highlight some great driving like we're seeing right here. Look at Coffin. Really close in proximity. You can see just the nose of that RX. Oh, he has to back down. So we're going to take a look at that overhead there. What went wrong for Coffin, or was it Shelly impeding? And now, Hansen comes in, almost over-rotated that thing. He held on to it. Yeah, that. So, Shelly, take note here. If you see battle once again, or all the other drivers, this is where the spotter really comes into play, and there is that second outside zone. So Shelly has the mistake in the chase position. So Kaufman zeroed in on that last outside zone. There he goes. Now he does more trusting of his line.
And seating, they can only do one more time. So it should be us, but well, he was closer, right? Yes. So and here, so she was not in the picture there.
I mean, they're
right.
Really scrutinized. We had a better follow all the way through.
All the way through. He had it. That was his own independent error, but he did almost the same thing she did.
We got this. We're going in the ship, baby.
Who's going against Bystrack? Slide him left for Hansen, right for Coffin. Ryan Coffin gets the victory.
Yeah. Unanimous.
Champagne's on the menu, though.
Champagne is on the menu.
Yeah, the final series. Let's go! Let's go!
Rock and roll, players.
Oh my God. All right, Ryan's in the finals. I'm pedaling to the edge of the track to film this from the side. He's in the final 3 no matter what. Champagne. He just almost T-boned the Mustang coming out of the pit. Oh my God, this is crazy. Here we go.
Here comes Kaufman into that first outside zone. Bystrack aggressive on there, drops past into the dirt. Now Bystrack, later. Tires left the chat room and didn't look like he had contact with Kaufman, so it looks like, whoa, buddy. Kaufman gets 3 in the dirt, and it looks like he might have DB'd it as well. Again, he might have an incomplete. He's off 1, 2. Yeah, looks like Kaufman's okay. Throw it up there. Taxi Garage FC RX7.
How's it feel to win seating, dude?
We haven't done shit all year. Finally did something. You know, had to put some respect on my name. I'm stoked. Team Taxi Garage forever, baby.
Let's go back and see the boys.
We did it, boys! Big first place. Let's go!
I was on the edge. I saw his tire go flying. I got to clip like 2 minutes on the tire.
That's sick. I got lucky. Yeah. But like, my entry was throwing people off, I felt. So like, I think that's a good thing that everybody kept up behind me. Ryan Kaufman here from Team Taxi Garage, and we just took first place in seating out here at round 3 of Pro-spec in St. Louis. We've just been killing it this weekend. Honestly, the team has been on point, changing and making adjustments as I, give them feedback after coming off track. Each battle, we're just pushing a little harder and harder and kind of just getting my confidence, because coming from Pro-Am to Pro-spec is a big jump, and being out here with these big dogs, you got to kind of muster up some new courage. So finally I got my confidence back, took some seating wins, and we're gonna go out and kill it tomorrow and just keep crushing it, trying to get more doors. I wanna be rubbing cars the entire track, James Dean style. So let's get it. Team Taxi Garage, baby! I wouldn't have it any other way, boys.
Damn, Dr. Pepper's all around.
We were all at the
My
party.
boy!
Yeah. And then
They're not giving me
good job. Thank you, boys.
We got you tired for tomorrow.
No, that was sick. But not the way I wanted to win first, but he DB'd it, and that was that.
A win's a win.
That's what I'm saying. I think the entry is like my only saving grace through the track.
Keep doing that.
Yeah,
You are
'cause it's-
hauling
lighting
ass,
Yeah.
and then they don't know what to do.
And then you're lighting off and it's carrying you through it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, the OZ1 I see is like my strongest point. OZ4 is my weakest.
Which is, it's just interesting. You didn't do that a single time in practice. It's only your battles.
Yeah, I
Is
don't
it
know.
'cause
The
track
steering
is
wheel
hot?
is locking up until I'm on throttle. It's like a power. It's always been that way, and I've just like driven through it by
Well, we're gonna add more toe in it, which will then help it go to lock.
Yeah.
It will steer easier.
Yep.
So hopefully it
And
won't.
not put so much load on the power.
It should not be it. Because I saw you in your bye run. Your wheels went straight again.
Yeah.
You were slower.
100%.
You were going slower, and I saw you turn and then went back and like saved it.
I'm literally like, if you watch any of the in-car, we'll see it, and you'll be like, "Ugh," I'm like fighting
But it's just
the shit
interesting
out of
too that it's
OZ4.
only there.
And as soon as you lift,
It's that. That's what I said. I said it's the brakes. I'm touching the brakes, and then yeah. Don't touch them. It is the brakes.
do this, and you get your foot right.
Yeah.
I love Ben Hobson.
Don't do that.
We love Ben Hobson around
Touching
here.
the brakes, and that's what
Don't
like
do it.
initiates.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I just got your speed brake and then clutch down.
Transition, pull.
Slender and all dialed in, dude. I love it.
Day 2.
I like to trace all the edges of your name. Like that leads me to nowhere. Oh yeah. Let go of the
What up, baby? We're on the top 32, soon top 16. The car feels great, driving better than yesterday. Gonna send it. We go up against Zelinsky, and he's been looking pretty good. Just gonna do what we do.
We got the new team shirts. Look at this thing. Nick's modeling it for us. We got Charlie holding down the torque. Give me a spin. Oh, Charlie loves AOPs.
Kaufman has got that momentum, as you say, from last night. The Fitment Industries vehicle now coming that first outside zone. And you can see Kaufman coming to the second outside zone, chasing him down, but Zelinsky locked and loaded. Look at that. I mean, just, you can see those Fitment Industries wheels just countered properly, looking good. Outside zone 4, that hump right there, not even playing a role. Zelinsky, I mean, that was really, really well done, Bell. Here we go now. Kaufman's got the clean air. He's out front of the FC RX7 as the bumper waves in the wind. Zelinsky drops into formation, and you can see that confidence. And just like that, Zelinsky rotates after a phenomenal lead run. If Kaufman continues on with the course, that is going to wildly outweigh the spin of Zelinsky. And Kaufman completes it. What an upset here. Zielinski in the Fitment Industries S chassis. And let's make it official. Slide him left for Zielinski or right for the Taxi Garage FC RX7. Ryan Kaufman gets the victory.
Oh, Richie boy! Richie boy, what do you think about that?
That's how you do it. Crazy part, top 16. Let's go.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. 16, we go. Nice job. Kept it together.
It was really tough to be behind him. I was clutching and e-braking through OZ1, OZ2, and then OZ3 he like lit off, and then I was like chasing him, and then I just threw it in the floor and just kind of like coasted behind him.
Yeah. He did a pretty good job timing you on your lead, knowing that you were going to be way faster. But that's what put him. It put him on an inside line because he didn't land anywhere in outside zone 1 at all. Yeah. And then that's when he was too tight already and tried to transition and just looped him. Very good.
Thank you, boys.
Very good.
Charlie's got the proper choice, my boy.
Very good. Very good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm superstitious, but it doesn't.
The boys made it into the show.
Hold it up.
Won't waste my wishes on it if it wasn't meant to be.
Yo, we live out here in the street.
Charlie, how did we recover from leaving the walkie-talkies back in the Airbnb?
First off, I had to drive recklessly without a wallet or phone and navigate my way using old paper maps back through the streets.
That's MapQuest. You gotta have a phone. There's no way you remembered how to
No
get there
maps,
without a
no
phone.
nothing.
I don't
7
believe it.
exits, 3 heel clickers to the right. I swung that thing in right through Terry's yard, went in there, grabbed the radius, grabbed myself a Fresco while I was in there too.
Whoa!
Which you brought for me. Turned that thing back around, didn't reverse out the driveway and reverse all the way here to the great St. Louis racetrack they called the Westgate Inn.
Ooh, Casey, man.
What do we got going on?
Top 16 ceremony. So originally we wanted to do a burnout with the kart, but talking to a few friends in the biz here, we've all collectively decided that it's probably not the best thing to do the burnout on the NASCAR track, as they're pretty particular about that. The next best thing is to take the kart, strap it to the roof.
Well,
This thing is clapped.
I feel like we always said if we made it to FD, we were gonna go out with a crazy car on the roof, and now it's happening.
Team Taxi Garage, baby. Crazy karting brought us here.
What's after 32? Top 16 out here on the track in St. Louis. We're out here on the NASCAR track. Me, the team, Ryan, car, Bugs.
Taxi! Talking about the Taxi Garage. He's got Viper on the hood. He's got a Taxi Garage on the roof. Well, can't enter that vehicle, but he can enter the FC RX7. Driving this vehicle, it is Ryan Kaufman.
That was sick. Good job. Good job, team.
Air 5.
Kaufman, his first top 16 here in Formula Drift. So excited to see what he can do in his Taxi Garage FC RX7. Cannonball coming through the chicane, and let's see how he handles and approaches. So a little bit of faint entry into that first outside zone. And looks like he's Kaufman going and navigating through the smoke and into the third outside zone. He's got good proximity. Buchanan all the way out there, almost tapping his back bumper in this last outside zone, past the hump. Kaufman, look at that. Kaufman drops in. It looks like he's bashing that front end, and it sprays off like a confetti.
Man, that was after the finish too.
Yep. Here comes Kaufman. Lights are on, brakes are off, full set. Coming to this first outside zone, the Taxi Garage, sending it into that first outside zone. RX7 now transitioning. Buchanan tucks in, good proximity, and look at Kaufman in his third outside zone. Brings it in. Buchanan, little separation there, but giving himself a little bit of distance to let Kaufman transition in front. Kaufman goes in the dirt as well. For the other,
right.
There's a verdict. Slide him left for Buchanan or right for Kaufman. It looks like Cody Buchanan gets it done.
Next time.
Well,
All good.
we did all right.
Did good.
We did all right. I missed my zones. I missed OZ2. I missed OZ4.
Been plenty of Pro-spec drivers that didn't make a top 16 like a whole season. So yeah.
I told Richie, I said, if I make a top 16, then I've like done what I wanted to do. But like, obviously once you're there, then you're like, well, now I want more.
Of course.
He jumped me out, or like didn't jump me, his flick initiation, like I was on his bumper and then all of a sudden he was like a car ahead of me. And then I like had to play catch up into OZ2 And then OZ3, he was like starting to pull a bit, and then I caught him in OZ4, like really nice. Yeah, because that's what I was noticing. Like I could never throttle where the zone started.
Right.
You know, it was always like 1/3 in,
No,
or
you
maybe
can't.
even halfway.
If you get in throttle, you're going off. We're hitting the wall.
Exactly.
Like there's no way.
Well, that's good to know. I'm glad to hear that. At least now I can't kill myself over not.
No,
being
no.
full
If you watch the
throttle.
pros, like they don't light off till like they're at the wall down there.
Okay, I appreciate it. I'm glad we could battle.
This is awkward now.
That was sick. We had fun. Team did great. Car's disheveled, but we'll get it back together and we'll send it in Utah.